Will I lose my virginity tonight, though? Who knows? Well, maybe it'd add to the curviness of Lex's hips. She does have some nice hips. But I wasn't going to say that in front of Jade and Taylor. Speaking of junk, I think I hear Kazi with the chicken. So is Kazi the junk, or is the chicken the junk? Gotta be more clear on that. It was indeed Kazi, whose bike seat was crammed full with fried chicken. We sat up around the fire, passing beers and fried meat back and forth until we were all sitting happy, dipping chicken into the little pots of lukewarm gravy and warming our legs on the fire against the admittedly mild night. Oh, so it's a mild night? That's good. I would be able to handle that with the heat then. Why the hell are you dipping the chicken into gravy, though? Don't do that. You're messing the chicken up. You need to savor the natural salts of the breading, of the crispiness, of the chicken skin that's crispy. Despite the lack of any real need for a crackling fire in the mild summer night, it added to the atmosphere. The smell of burning wood always brought me back to fun memories. Fireworks celebrations, family vacations, even grilling parties. I wish fireworks were less illegal than they are. Like, I don't think they're technically illegal where I am, but I really want to just buy fireworks every now and then and just shoot them off for no reason without having to worry about cops coming. Sure, we'd all leave the campsite well smoked, like a bunch of hams, and getting that smell out of clothes and fur was a pain. But for now, none of those thoughts were, that says we, were close at hand as we relaxed. I like how I actively try to help people like see flaws in their game so that they can fix it when I know that nobody cares. So you guys got out all right the other day? After we started running, it was too crazy to keep track. Ah, Odin, you banged against my mic. Yeah, the guard spent so much time searching the rooms trying to find you that we managed to sneak past back into the warehouse and run off. The guy was lucky. If we were a-holes, we might have been able to jack his car. Yeah, we owe that to Callio the Indubitable super ninja skills. You totally proved your salt, dude. I can see why Lex keeps you around. Whoa! I didn't click that. Didn't get to read it, but now Lex is a floating head. Oh, that's great. That's hilarious. Really, Tay? Listen, if you want to get drunk and start rambling about action movie porn, that's your prerogative? I'm pretty sure it's just prerogative. Hopefully, whatever stuff like that we do in the future, we could be more quiet about it. Not the racing office chairs wasn't super fun. Oh, hey, speaking of which, I stole an office chair. You probably didn't see it when we was running, but I had it up on the roof with us. Lex rummaged threw a bag at their side and pulled out a pair of portable speakers and started to connect them up for some music. What was the point of me bringing that pocket knife, though? I mean, it was never mentioned again. Good idea knowing it'd help me sleep to have the speakers playing tonight. You're one to talk. The first time I came here, I ended up sharing that bedroom compartment in Kaz's tent with your fuzzy glowing butt. At least I don't snore. So sweet setup, huh? Always good to hang out in the nature and all that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't care very much, but I could certainly get used to this. The home cooking kind of weirdly helps. Just don't try to flame cook the chicken. Learn that the hard way. It just burns up. Not with my fire breath. Baby! I can control the temperature. It's still fire. But I control the temperature. Go ahead, give me a specific degrees and I'll blow some fire. Because I'm half dragon. Everybody forgets that. I'm a wolf dragon. Yeah, I guess this stuff isn't really designed for being dangled over an open fire. Let's not set ourselves on fire either. I stretched out a little, sharing a log with Lex. I'll share my log with Lex, if you know what I'm saying. They just keep coming. And she'll just keep coming. Boom! Another one! Gotta say, with all the time I've lived here, I've not really spent much time out here in the woods. Makes a change to get out of the city a bit. I don't know, the comforts of the city are good too. But yeah, unplugging a little is pretty awesome. There's a trail nearby too. It does a loop of all the camp spots back towards the shower block and toilets. We should totally go on a night hike. Speak for yourself, nightlife. That's exactly how we ended up getting lost that one time. Oh, nightlight. I actually misread that one. We found our way back. Oh! No! No, Jade. We found our way to a camp spot that had similar looking tent to ours. Remember that was that family in the tent and we almost got into a fight? Where's your head? Speak for yourself. The sun was pretty cute. I knew where I was going. All in favor of not following Jade's penis into the woods? You still don't have a head. Though it would be good to show Calio the Indubitable around before it gets super late. And before too many beers, yeah. I want to get lost trying to find the restroom. Well, I suppose I can excuse myself from your little stroll, but it'll cost you some of that jerky. Put your head back on. Deal, dude. Catch. Okay, there you are. The trail around the campsite was a wide circle through the trees, mostly keeping at a respectable distance from the clearing set out for the campers. Wasn't too late into the night, we passed families and other campers sitting around their own campfires, sharing laughs and fun times. I'm glad I got the bugged version. I'm glad this team version doesn't work perfectly. It was a quiet night in general, and the stroll was mostly an opportunity to have a private breather with Lex. We hit the central area of the camp where the shower block and toilets were and passed through a small parking lot for those camping spots off the broader path we'd used to drive right into our own spot. The campsite seemed pretty well maintained, but at least half of the spaces were empty. Maybe it was a little too early in the season for that. A lot of kids were still in school. On the way back towards our camp, we passed another group of guys our age who were quietly playing what seemed to be a metal track from a I can say radio, trust me. Okay, don't skip this one so I can say what she said. Because I got it, I just wasn't able to voice it before it was over. See, we're not the only alternative group up here. See, I got it, okay? No one else seems to have a bucket of chicken though, so I think we win coolest campsite. Huh, hell yeah. So Kelly the Indubitable, it's working out. I mean, as, like, a date and stuff. What? Come on, I'm trying with that stuff. Sorry Lex, but yes, I'm happy to be here with you. You don't have to ask, you know. I'm happy just spending time with you. This was a neat idea. Kinda beats passing out on the couch again. Not that I don't appreciate that too. You did good, Lex. Don't worry about it. Lex sighed, reassured, and held their hand out for me to take as we walked. See, we got to skip through the woods singing tra-la-la. Don't say I don't know how to be girly and romantic. Never did. Hey, quit it. I came up to talk to you that first night when you were cussing out your phone and smoking in an alleyway. I don't need you to be someone you're not, Lex. Yeah, I know. Lex squeezed my fingers. But Lana should be squeezing something else. Boom! For the record, I missed you this week. The husky stopped in the path and tugged my arm a little to make me stop and turn back to them. We stopped in the middle of the path, and Lex leaned in to kiss me with the same low, burning ember of passion that they'd given me in my hallway the other night, tilting my head with a finger and leaning in. They broke the kiss and smirked. There, ice broken. Can I stop freaking out about being a crappy friend, girlfriend, whatever person yet? Lex? I caught their jacket before they could move away and started walking back to the camp. A playful grin on my face as I forced the flustered husky to stay there and deal with our kissing for a moment longer. Too much of a bad butt to be a vagina about the... Man, cleaning this up is hard. So kiss me properly before we have to go back. They looked shocked for a moment before relenting and tilting in to kiss me properly. Snout to the right as I tilted left. I found that new piercing to play with, rolling it with my tongue. Lex let out a playful moan as our bodies collided on every scale. They tugged me close, pressing together for warmth as we lapped and rolled our tongues against the others on the relative seclusion of the path. After a moment that could have been a half hour, Lex broke the kiss with a grunt, wiping their glossy lips for my mouth. My mouth was tingling from the intensity of the union. Never had a kiss. Well, that's not true. I've kissed a dude before. Didn't really feel nothing. So I guess that's how I know I'm not gay. The dude didn't look like a girl, so, you know. I think that's really the only problem. Is that I'm too attracted to girls, and I'm not attracted to masculinity at all. So I was like, sorry, I didn't... no, this ain't gonna happen again. Clear the indubitable. Don't call me an effing vagina again, or I'll kick your butt. Come and get it. Oh, really now? I am... I'm a Cosima, man. I'm an advocate of true gender equality. I will just as easily drop kick a female opponent as a male opponent. Lex guided me off the path back up against one of the large trees with their hands on my hips, pushing my butt up against the tree. Or the trunk. I guess it works both ways. You think you can take me, pretty boy? You with your goth Victorian outfit in this camping trip. You're gonna have to put your money where that cute mouth is if you want to play tough. Lex kissed me again! Yo, I thought we were about to throw down, man. Dude, I could totally take you in a fight, though. This like, sex stuff? No, man, you're totally gonna win that. I'll try my hardest, but you're totally gonna win that. Okay, here's the thing. I'll try my hardest if I don't die of a heart attack. That's another irrational fear I have. That the day that I lose my virginity, I'll just die of a heart attack from nerves. I also have an irrational fear of overeating and my stomach exploding in my body. Yeah. Since I'm apparently just talking about all of my irrational fears whenever I'm conversating with Lex. Lex kissed me again with a rough and punctuated passion. I just gotta quit going off on these tangents, man. As their fingers laced together behind my back and pulled us hip to hip. After a moment, Lex let go of my hips. They placed a more gentle kiss on my cheek as they chuckled through unsteady breaths. F. Guess we shouldn't F up against a tree for our first time. Trust me, I like naughty and all, but it's best not to get run off by another security guard, I guess. Yeah, okay. You escape your beating on that vagina comment for now. Lex gave me one hug to ensure that I would be thinking about our private tent for the rest of the attempt to socialize with their friends. Lex stepped back onto the path, pulling their pants up a little. I followed them back towards the camp, feeling teased in all the best ways, as Lex lit up a cigarette. You staring at my butt back there? You bet I am. Yeah, you gotta own it.